Hi everyone, my name is Evan Weber. I'm the CEO of Experience Advertising, a digital marketing agency that works with clients in the areas of social media, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and everything related to those topics. So I wanted to take some time to review a recent presentation I gave at the Affiliate Summit in Las Vegas a week ago. Now, if you didn't get a chance to attend, then you can go to their website, affiliatesummit.com, and you can get a virtual pass for, I believe, $249, and you can watch all the speaking presentations. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to review my slides and my presentation notes for those that did attend and didn't attend that wanted to catch back up and cover some of the stuff I talked about. So here we go. Here's the title slide. Here's my Twitter account. Here's my Instagram account. If you want to tweet me or Instagram me, you can do so with those names. So let's go to the first slide. And the first topic I wanted to talk about was retargeting or remarketing. This is a topic that's become very, very popular in the last few years. It's something that wasn't around 5 or 10 years ago in e-commerce or digital marketing, so it's a really revolutionary way to convert more visitors into sales or leads. It allows you to basically follow them around the internet as they surf around different websites. They see your banner ads, they go on Facebook, they see your Facebook ads after having visited your website. So what happens is your website visitors are cookied. A cookie's dropped in their browser. And so if they don't convert into a sale or a lead, you can then advertise to them when they leave the site and start surfing around the web and then go on Facebook. And there's various ways to run these type of retargeting campaigns. There's numerous ways to retarget, so as a company you need to be looking into all the different ways and testing them and making them work. So these are some of the ways I've listed here. Facebook custom audiences. This is a really phenomenal way to target your customer database, your actual email list of previous customers or a list of emails that may have opted in with you. You can actually load them into Facebook and then run an advertising campaign to just those people. So that's a phenomenal way to convert more people, create more loyalty, more retention, lifetime value. It's just a great way to stay in their consciousness. Here are the presentation notes, and I have some links, so I'm just going to click through on some of the links, show you some examples of what I'm talking about. This is a page on Facebook's website that tells you about custom audiences, how to set them up, how to run them, so you can refer to my presentation notes and click through and check it out at your leisure. There's a few companies that handle website retargeting, which people see your banner ads when they surf around the web and go on Facebook. You can also do it on Facebook directly. You can run retargeting, website retargeting through Facebook directly. But I like to use a company called AdRoll. They seem to be the easiest to work with in the space. Very inexpensive, very cost-effective way to advertise. I've never seen a company not get a positive ROI by utilizing this method. So a very effective way to market and to increase conversion rate. You can also do it through Google AdWords. AdWords has their own retargeting. As you know, Google has a really huge display network, what they call, which is a whole bunch of websites that are running Google ads on them. And they also own YouTube. So what happens is if you run a Google AdWords campaign and you're doing some pay-per-click stuff with keywords through Google, people hit the website, and then when they go ahead and leave the website and surf around the web through Google's network of sites and on YouTube, they see your ads popping up. So it's really an effective way to get people to come back to the site and convert. Here's an example right here of just some retargeting I'm doing. This is a custom audience. And I also do this through website retargeting. This is an ad I'm running to people that visit my website, and also people having an email list of previous leads, previous contacts. So they open up their Facebook and they see my ad right here. Over on the right, this is a company called Montese Swim. This is a company that I visited previously. We do some work with them as a client, and I visited their website, so when I go into Facebook, I see their ad popping up here on the right. This is another company up here called Creative Live that I visited previously. So you can see that in my Facebook account, I'm being retargeted basically everywhere I go. And as you surf around Facebook some more and reload the feed, you see other ads popping up, and sometimes people are paying to be there, sometimes they're retargeting ads. So on Facebook, you'll see a lot of advertising going on, which is why Facebook is a great place to advertise. You can also do it through Twitter. You can retarget through Twitter. Here's an example. This is a company called Vimeo that I use to host videos, and I've been to their website recently. So when I open my Twitter feed, I see an ad for Vimeo right there. So that's how you retarget on Twitter. Really effective stuff. And on LinkedIn, here's an example of some retargeting going on LinkedIn. This is a company called Yext over here on the right. It's a company, actually a client of mine that I do business with, and I've been to their website recently, so now I'm being retargeted on LinkedIn to come and convert into a user, a paid user for them. So very exciting stuff. Kind of cool, you can also retarget email openers through a company called Perfect Audience. This is where they give you a tag and you put it in your emails, the HTML, and when the people open the email, it creates a cookie, and then you can advertise it to them on the web and Facebook just based on an email open. So it's really exciting if you want to cookie your previous customers or an email list you may have and create advertising inventory from just opens. Very exciting. And then another really cool way to retarget is through eBay. So eBay owns a retargeting company. They bought one a few years ago, and what's cool is the way they do it. The company used to be called Fetchback. If someone, they do all the regular, forms of retargeting, but if you can also retarget people who search for products on eBay. So if I go to eBay and I search for some Air Jordans or whatever the case may be, a company can actually that sells shoes or sells Nikes can actually advertise to me because I've searched eBay for a shoe or a particular type of athletic apparel or something like that. So then I can then be targeted through a retargeting campaign when I surf around the web, and it's a really cool way, and on Facebook. It's a really cool way to target eBay searchers, so make sure to check that out. Another way you can retarget is through lookalike audience. Now this is something a little less targeted than the actual people that have been to your website, but it's important to take a look at, important to test, because what it does is it'll actually create a demographic match to your actual customers, and it'll create ad inventory targeting people that are very similar to your customers or people visiting your website. And so there's a strong likelihood that those people could be interested as well, and those people could turn into customers. But again, you have to test these things and see how well they work. Use different types of ads, different types of headlines and ad copy, and then you can see which ads are working best and which campaigns are working best, and make it all work. Another nice thing you can do through retargeting is running video retargeting through YouTube and AdWords. So what happens is if you're running retargeting through AdWords and someone comes to your website and they don't buy, as soon as they go watch a video on YouTube or watch a YouTube video anywhere, whether it's Facebook or another place, they'll see basically your 30-second commercial pre-rolling on the video. So it's a really cool way to show your little mini commercial to website visitors. It creates phenomenal branding. It brings people back to the site, creates more conversions. So make sure to check out retargeting through video. So let's move on to pop-ups. I'm a big fan of pop-ups on websites. Not the pop-ups like you may recall, the annoying pop-ups like Netflix and various companies that used to run a lot of pop-ups back in the day and annoy the crap out of you when you just visit websites. These are website-specific pop-ups, entry and exit pop-ups. And so what happens is you go to a website and it serves a pop-up. here's an example. One of my clients, when you go to the website and you look like you're leaving the website, this is called an exit pop. It'll offer you $5 extra when you sell your smartphone to the company. They buy smartphones from people for cash. So you go to smartphonetrading.com and you look like you're leaving, and the pop-up window will come up. And it's just a really good way to send an offer or give an offer to the people that are abandoning or leaving your website, and helps you convert better. So that's a phenomenal way to capture more visitors and turn them into sales. So you can use entry and exit pop-ups. It's a good way to build email lists, offer promotions, increase conversion rates. You can run them on blogs, you can run them on websites. A lot of people that run them on blogs, affiliates that run them on blogs, or even e-commerce, they'll use a tool like Aweber, which will basically serve a pop to subscribe to your newsletter, your email list. And so it's a good way to build your email list off your website traffic if you're a blogger or an affiliate. And then once you're capturing emails through pop-ups, then you'll want to put them into what's called marketing automation, which is an email drip system, which basically sends them an email at a certain interval, like every 3 days, every week, with a different offer or different information, just staying in their consciousness until they buy. And I like to use a company called Get Drip or Drip. This is what their website looks like. It's cool because it's really simple, it's easy, it's cheap. You can do various things.
Frank is interested.
You know, they have a nice video tutorial. You can check it out at your leisure. And so they have a nice dashboard. You can create like a mini course, a 4-week course, things of that nature. So it's really nice when you get people to opt in and then you just drip email them until they purchase. So this is kind of what Aweber does also. So I would use Get Drip if you're e-commerce or a merchant looking to do this type of thing. And if you're an affiliate or a blogger, I would use something like Aweber. It's a little more cost effective, a little cheaper, and it does the job just fine. So let's move along. Let's move along to emails. You know, mobile emails are the way to go. As you can see, 74% of smartphone owners use their smartphone to check email. So if you're sending a regular email that you've been sending for years, graphics and text, then you're basically missing the boat, because when people open their email on their phone and you sent an old school looking email, basically they're not going to be able to interact with it very well. They're not going to click through, and so it's going to hurt conversions. Over here you can see a few examples. These are what a mobile optimized email would look like on your smartphone. So you can see it looks, you can put a video, you can have a call to action, stuff like that. So there's some really good stats on why you should be using mobile emails. 74% of smartphone owners use device to check their email. Mobile now is 51% of all opens. 68% from Gmail and Yahoo are from mobile. So you can see that having mobile optimized emails is definitely the way to go. Here's a nice tool called Rare.io. This is more of an e-commerce play or a merchant. There is cost involved in doing a thing like this, but it's nice because it plugs into your shopping cart platform, you know, whether using Shopify, BigCommerce, Spree, things like that, and it will actually serve up targeted emails based on purchase history. And so if they bought barbecue seasoning, it'll serve them up some aprons and some knives, and it'll serve it up in a nice email. And so it's targeted, personalized email, which works better than just blanket email to everybody. And it also is a mobile optimized email that looks great on the smartphone, and basically they can click through real easily and go to the site. Hopefully your website is mobile optimized as well, so they can browse the website nice and easily and purchase, navigate through, add to shopping cart, check out, all on their mobile device. If your website isn't mobile optimized, again, you're missing the boat, and you're basically, depending on your demographic, as much as 50 or 60% of the people going to your website aren't going to have a good experience there, and therefore won't buy because you're not mobile optimized. So that's some info about mobile optimized emails. All right, let's talk about reviews, customer reviews, testimonials, things of that nature. Very, very important to convincing people to buy from you or fill out the lead form. If your previous customers are leaving you positive reviews, it's very influential because there's been a lot of surveys done. 90% of customers say buying decisions are influenced by online reviews. So if you don't have online reviews, again, you're missing the boat. You aren't giving people what they want to see. And 79% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. These are some great statistics here. 31%, how much more a customer is likely to spend on a business with excellent reviews. 31% more spending going on a website with excellent reviews. So you can see how important they are. And I gave a couple examples of some sites over here on the presentation notes. Here's one of our clients, Gotham Cigars, and they're using reviews really well. You get to one of their product pages and you can see the reviews here. They got 76 reviews, 4.5, 5 stars. There's a reviews tab widget over on the right, things of that nature. So you scroll down on the product page, you see a whole bunch of 5-star reviews. Fabulous. The nice thing also about some of these review widgets is when someone leaves a review, it automatically gets posted to the website on the product page, and it also gets shared to Facebook. So I'll go ahead and go to my Facebook and show you an example. Then I'll go to Gotham. Whoops. When my computer gets around to going there. There we go. So here we go. This is one of their reviews from their website that a customer that bought submitted. So it automatically posted to their Facebook page, so all their Facebook fans will see that. So as you can see, a lot of good reviews coming in, and this just gets people to come back to the website. They click the link and they come back to the website, so it brings repeat traffic. So this is definitely what you want. As reviews have a multifaceted benefit. So let's check out another company I work with, Montesi, bikini manufacturer, bikini seller, phenomenal company, and they also run reviews. And so similar thing, the reviews get published to the website, the reviews get shared on Facebook and Twitter, and all their products have reviews, and so people see this and they get very excited because a lot of people are reviewing it and a lot of people are loving it, so they are more likely to buy from a website with a lot of positive reviews. It just increases conversion rate, and that's what you want. You want to be doing things that increases the percentage of people that are purchasing of every 100 visitors per se. Let's say you start and it's 3%, you add these different types of things to your website. We'll get into that a little bit later, but you can edge up the conversion rate and squeeze more revenue out of your traffic, which allows you to not only get more profit, but allows you to spend more on the front end to drive more traffic because it's more profitable. So let's move along to, here's another graph about how important reviews are. Negative reviews hurt, positive reviews help tremendously. So you want to be moderating your reviews. You don't want very many negative, if any. You need to be deleting them or dealing with them. A lot of times these review sites, they'll allow you to address a negative review and solve it and make the person happy and then turn a negative into a positive. And that's the way to go with reviews. And it keeps a company, responsible for the reviews that are occurring, and that's very important. It kind of keeps you on your toes with your customers. Make sure you don't have any customers that aren't happy with your product. So let's talk about Facebook advertising. This subheading isn't exactly displaying properly, but you get the message. So these are some ways you should definitely be advertising on Facebook. Advertising for fans, likes to the page, Whether it's $5 a day or $100 a day, you should always be advertising for fans, targeted fans, because it adds more potential buyers to your Facebook page, more people to interact with. Once you have more fans, you can run Facebook offers, boosted posts. These are ways to measure your fan advertising and see how much ROI you're getting off your Facebook page. And these are flat rate types of promotions. You say $30 will get you seen by 8,000 people. And the thing about boosted posts and Facebook offers is they're very effective because they work. Typically when you post on your Facebook page, very few people will actually see it because they literally have to be on Facebook in that moment. Otherwise it gets flooded out, in 5 minutes. So if you do a boosted post or a Facebook offer, it basically ensures that all your Facebook fans and their friends, if you choose, will see your promotion. And it plasters it in their newsfeed. It's great. It's phenomenal. In fact, let me go over to my Facebook account and let me see what is lingering in my newsfeed. Here's a sponsored ad. This is someone just advertising to me. In general, here's some retargeting ads. There's eBay Enterprise. I was just on their website showing you, so now I'm being retargeted. As I scroll down, there's another company, Ambassador, which is a referral program. I'll get to them later, but I've been to their website recently, so they're popping up in my news feed. And, as you go down, you'll see more sponsored posts. And this is where, here's another one. There's Creative Live, another sponsor. And here's something I like. You can see some other companies that are advertising to me if you do this. This is cool. Anyway. So that's sponsored posts and boosted posts and Facebook offers. One thing I love running with clients are sweepstakes, Facebook sweepstakes. These are ways to basically get people excited, doing a giveaway, giving away an iPad, giving away a trip to the Bahamas, giving away some gift cards to the website. Just running a sweepstakes or contest is a great way, inexpensive way to get people excited on social media. In fact, I often say if you're not running a sweepstakes, you don't have a social media strategy, flat out, because otherwise there's just nothing exciting going on, and you need people to get excited about your company and what you're doing. So a sweepstakes or a contest is a perfect way to do that. And I have some links to some sweepstakes here. This is a company called WooBox. This is one of the leading sweepstakes apps. It runs as a Facebook app, basically costs $29 for the month, and then you can turn it on and off as needed. And it basically facilitates your whole sweepstakes. These are some examples of some companies running it. Click the like button to enter your email address to enter, things of that nature. So as you can see, all the biggest companies run sweepstakes, and small companies should as well. It's very cost effective and very effective way to get excitement going. Enter to win, click the like button. Although you can't require a like anymore, you can still put it as optional. Enter your email address. Boom, I've entered the sweepstakes. Now I can share it on my wall so my friends see it. I can send invite requests, and I get bonus entries when my friends enter. So, see, I get 5 bonus entries when my friends enter. So, let's say I want to invite one of my friends. He'll probably be like, why'd you do that? But in general, a sweepstakes entry person can invite their friends that might be interested. And also, I can share it on Twitter for some bonus entries. Boom, done. And so that's as easy as it is for people to enter your sweepstakes. The nice thing about sweepstakes also is you can run them on your site with a graphic to get more email opt-ins and also likes. You can run them to your customer email list, and it gets more people on your email list turning into Facebook likes. You can do a boosted post on your Facebook page, which turns your Facebook fans into email subscribers. So it's got a multifaceted, it's just one of the best ways to run a social media strategy and cross-market and stay in people's consciousness through various mediums. And it's just a brilliant idea, in my opinion. So definitely put sweepstakes on the list of things to do. Let's see what else. So other ways you can advertise on Facebook. You can boost posts to the current fans, boost posts to fans and their friends for new likes, boost posts to non-targeted fans, a targeted demographic ad to drive traffic and new page likes. You can use Facebook mobile ads to reach mobile users for app installs or just straight up advertising to them on their smartphone. And then you ought to have a mobile optimized website if you're going to do that. Otherwise, don't bother. And you can also, the newest thing are Facebook video ads, which are red hot, running little commercials, 30-second, a minute long little videos, Facebook videos, and you can run. It's kind of like bringing TV advertising to Facebook and social media. So it's a brilliant way to brand and also create click-throughs to the website. And when you go into your Facebook Ads Manager, you're going to see these are all the different ways to advertise on Facebook: sending people to the site, increasing conversions, boosting posts, promoting your page, getting installs of apps, increasing engagement in your app, reach people near your business. That's cool. That's a local targeting, a local advertising play. You can actually advertise to people near your business with promotions and offers if they're in the area. Raise attendance at your event. Facebook advertising is phenomenal for advertising events. Getting people to claim your offer, that's giving out a coupon or that type thing to your fans and their friends or new people altogether, and getting video views. These are just some of the ways. There's probably another 5 or 6 ways you can actually advertise on Facebook. So you need to explore all the ways or get with an agency like mine in order to handle that for you and put a great strategy together and then test it, improve the model, and then scale it. So let's move on to conversion rate optimization, because this is one of the most important aspects of digital marketing. This is where you're basically squeezing more out of your current website traffic, whether you're going for sales, leads, or anything in between. You want more people to take the action than are currently doing so. And this is the type of thing, it's never good enough, it's never done. You're never converting well enough. So it always needs to be way at the top of the list of your company's strategy of what are we doing to increase our conversion rate? Are we running A/B testing with tools like Optimizely, where you test out different page elements and split test the submit button, the add to cart button, the image size, the bullet points, the tagline. These are different things you can split test either one thing at a time, or all at once, which is known as multivariate testing. But in the spirit of simplicity, you should run very simple A/B or ABC split tests and see if you can boost conversion rate by doing that. You can run various promotions and incentives to increase conversion. You need to be imparting trust and website security on your website, because people are very skittish about entering their credit card these days. So you need trust logos like the Norton's Trust Seal, the BBB logo, Trust E, reviews, website security things like having a completely secure site, an HTTPS, website, fully secured website. And Google has actually come out recently and said that's a rankings factor now. So if you're a merchant or doing anything online and you value your organic rankings, you want your whole site to be secure. Also, people like that because it lights up the whole address bar green and it imparts trust. Leveraging reviews and testimonials, again, very important to increasing conversion. Utilizing widgets like live chat, custom referral widgets, review widgets. Widgets and tools are the hottest thing in e-commerce, because in the last few years, hundreds of companies have sprouted up to build all types of different tools and widgets that you can plug into your website very easily. Back in the day, 10, 15 years ago, you used to have to code these things with a programmer, and they take 6 months and cost ridiculous amounts of money and still not work properly. Nowadays, you can do them very easily. I love live chat. That's a way to interact with your visitors and let them know there's some humans involved. I list a bunch of tools on here in my notes, so be sure to check out Optimizely lead pages for lead gen. Restaurant.com is great for incentivizing people with, a $25 or $50 Restaurant.com gift card or voucher, and it has a lower cost to you, so and you can use it to incentivize people to take the action by giving them an additional gift. Again, the trust seals, reviews, live chat, retargeting is very important to conversion rate optimization, leveraging that properly. Accentuating calls to action above the fold can never be, stressed enough. Toll-free number real big in the header, order now button above the fold, contact us. Whatever the action is, you want to make sure that it's everywhere, it's big, and it's above the fold. Mobile optimized website for mobile visitors. A lot of times companies, they don't have a mobile optimized website, so right there that's killing their conversion rate, because the mobile visitors, the smartphone visitors, they're just not able to really navigate properly and buy on the website, so it's a huge problem. Using videos on landing pages is great for convincing people, because a lot of people don't read, so they'll rather watch a video. Great for direct response marketing. And then you have things like pop-up overlays and shopping cart abandonment emails that will email people if they abandon your shopping cart automatically with their cart contents. And I love a company called Yieldify for that. It's a fabulous company that will increase your conversion rate probably by as much as 10% or 11%. So some nice tips there. Let's talk about Instagram, because Instagram's the hottest social network on the planet. And, the point of that is, you need to have an Instagram presence, and you need to be hashtagging the heck out of your posts, tagging your followers in your posts, doing giveaways with your followers that are popular. For instance, the Montesi bikinis will give their fans, their Instagram followers that have a lot of people following them, free bikinis, and then they'll wear them and take a picture, and then their followers will see that. They'll come to the website, they'll follow Montesi on Instagram, and it's a great way to drive revenue and through e-commerce. It's completely, a free advertising strategy. It takes a lot of work and effort, but once you build up a big following and you have a lot of popular followers, you can really leverage that. And Instagram is where it's at for the teens, 20s, 30s demographic. So if that's your demographic, you need to have a really aggressive Instagram strategy, probably posting 10 times a day, in my opinion. You can never post enough. So yeah, follow Snoop Dogg for a day. You won't want to follow much longer, otherwise he'll annoy the crap out of you. Miley Cyrus. These celebrities, they're posting probably 100 times a day. So they're really staying in people's consciousness. I don't recommend that for a business, but it's interesting to see how they go about it and see that frequency really plays a part. You can also run Instagram sweepstakes and contests. Here's another WooBox powered contest blog post that you can check out, and you can see how you snap a picture, you tag it, you vote, and they'll pick winners. It's just a great way to engage your Instagram users. And like I said, if you're not running a sweepstakes or a contest, you have no social media strategy. Let's move on to email. Email is still a very, very effective channel. Everyone, was saying email's going away, but, I have to tell you, email isn't going anywhere. You just have to evolve with it. So the ways to do that are to go HTML5 or mobile optimized, obviously. Have good subject lines, test subject lines, calls to action. Make sure you're testing these things. So you're not just sending the same thing every week or every month. Follow the big brands. Follow Nasty Gal. Follow 1-800-Flowers. Follow some big e-commerce brands, Macy's. And you'll see how frequently they send. A lot of these companies send daily. And, you can do that if you have a lot of things to send. If you don't, then it doesn't make as much sense. But, email frequency definitely drives revenue. Other things you can do with emails, or ways to capture emails, because you can never have enough emails on your list. You should always be focusing on building your email list by capturing more emails. Things you'll want to do: pop-ups, capture them; webinar signups, capture them; lead forms, capture them; co-registrations, which are basically piggybacking on someone registering for a website sign up or buying a product, and then they're asked if they're interested in other things. That's called a co-registration. Those capture emails. Running sweepstakes capture more emails. Having a Facebook tab to enter, to sign up for the newsletter. Referrals, customer referrals. That's a great way to build more emails, because friends refer friends and you get their email. And then there's something really fabulous called Twitter lead cards, which this is a campaign you could run on Twitter, an advertising campaign you run on Twitter, where you ask people, targeted list, people that you target through demographic targeting, if they're interested in more information on your product. Let's say it's insurance. Are you interested in a health insurance quote? You say yes, and it automatically sends your email to the company. And so that's how companies use Twitter to do lead generation and capture emails and names. It's a phenomenal way to go about it. You can advertise to reputable third-party email lists. That's very effective if you can find the right lists. Make sure you're getting a lot of deliverability. A lot of times these the companies, the Hotmail, the Yahoo, the Gmail, the AOL, if you send a lot of email, they can block your deliverability if people press the complaint button. So you want to make sure you're using tools. There's a fabulous tool called OnGauge. I linked to it here, and basically what this does is it'll measure your deliverability to the different email service providers, and it'll basically allow you to move your source of email delivery. If you're seeing you're not getting a lot of delivery, you can move the source and therefore get your 100% deliverability if it drops to, say, 90. And these things impact revenue, so you definitely need to check that out. As far as third-party lists, Archamax. Archamax is a great company for just third-party email list rental. They do the blasting for you. It's great because this is just their website where they opt people in and stuff to different types of cartoons and different types of interest levels, and you can just use them to blast your offer and see how well it works. And contact me. I have a contact there. You can, Richard Young, he's a great guy. I just send you over to him, he'll take care of you. And you just have to test it and see if it works for your company. Again, marketing automation, drip email campaigns to convert leads or prospects into buyers. Very important to making the whole email marketing thing work for you. So let's talk about content. Content marketing, very popular. Basically, it's SEO. It's kind of like the new SEO, although it's been around for a while, but SEO has gotten very murky as far as how to get rankings, and some of the things that used to work don't work anymore. And you have to use some other strategies like videos. Videos are a great way to get rankings in Google. If you upload a video to YouTube, a lot of times you'll check a couple days later, you'll see it ranking in Google. So make hundreds of videos and submit them to YouTube, and you'll get organic traffic from that. And you can do things like putting overlays on the video, your website URL, your phone number, so your videos work for you. You have a call to action. That's very important. Give away great information in exchange for info. Download our white paper. View our webinar, attend our webinar. These are things people do. Here's a free chapter of our ebook. These are things companies do to get people to give them their email address and their name. They give away free, useful information. So you can use webinars, surveys, collecting survey data and then publishing the statistics. That's just giving you more content to publish. Webinars in themselves are content that you can publish. You can upload the webinar, the recorded webinar to YouTube, and then it brings in traffic in itself. Customer questions and feedback, that can build out your FAQs, your frequently asked questions. So if you get an inquiry from a customer and it's a really good question and you give them a great answer, why not take that information and publish it on your website and therefore create another FAQ question and creating more content on your website? The more content you have, the more free traffic you're going to bring in. There's a direct correlation. So content, original content is always the way to go. On your website, on other third-party websites that rank well, like LinkedIn and other sites like easinarticles.com, you can publish unique articles with unique titles on different platforms, and you can get those multiple rankings in the search engines like Google if you publish original content on multiple platforms that have good rankings. It just takes a lot of work. So you either have to be a prolific writer or hire someone to write the content. Look in your Google Analytics for keyword ideas. See what's bringing people to your website and then create content around those phrases and build them out into original pages that can, stand on their own and bring people to the website. And then you cookie them for retargeting. You pop up on them to capture email. You have an offer banner on the site. That's called making your site stickier, which is making your blog posts and your articles actually work for you. Whereas a lot of people the people will come, they'll go, and they won't be capitalizing on those people, so that's a problem. You can ask your customers to submit videos, product reviews, how they like the product, video test. There's a company called Modulates, and this company, I linked to it here. This company, it's cool because it's a service where you can survey your customers and get a video. See, these are all video testimonials people have submitted to companies, and you can upload them to YouTube. You can use them on your website to convince more people. It just creates more content, and it's just a phenomenal way to leverage what's called user-generated content, which is great because they're doing the work for you, and then you're leveraging to bring more traffic to your website. So it's a great way to boost traffic and just get more content going on. Another way before I move on are bloggers. Working with bloggers in your niche, mom bloggers, tech bloggers, review bloggers. There's bloggers in every niche. You just have to hunt them down and work with them and make friends with them. Send them free product. Ask them to review it. Ask them to do a sweepstakes or a giveaway. You supply the prize. There are many ways to work with bloggers. If you want to work with more bloggers, let me know, because I have a phenomenal contact that is really well connected with bloggers, and she can definitely hook you up with some bloggers to run some cost-effective campaigns. The other nice thing about bloggers is when they post about your company, it ranks organically. So if you had 100 bloggers all blogging about your product or service, technically or theoretically, and it does happen to some extent, it just varies based on the project. When you go Googling those keywords, you'll see your site and then all the blogger posts coming up. So it's a really great way to saturate the search results and get more free traffic by leveraging blogger content. So let's talk about mobile. Mobile is here. It's here to stay. It is the future and it's the present. So you can never be doing enough with mobile. Mobile is everything. So just absorb that for a second, digest that, accept it, grasp it. Mobile is everything. Everything should be mobile optimized. Your website, your blog, your emails. Mobile advertising is hot. That's advertising within mobile apps. So you can do that for your company. You can have a mobile app for your company, which is something your customers can download that can push them content, push them offers. So if you're an e-commerce company, you should have a mobile app developed that will do that for you. Partnering with mobile companies with ad inventory. another way to target demographic. You can even do retargeting on mobile. Someone visits your website, they open up Facebook on their smartphone, boom, there's your ad. And then again, mobile optimized emails, very important. And here's a couple companies that do to mobile. They'll turn your website into a mobile optimized website in like a minute. And M-Shopper, this is for e-commerce. This is a way to turn your e-commerce site into a mobile optimized, mobile browsable product catalog that people can buy from a lot easier than a non-mobile optimized website. So it's all the way to go. So, the final topic is referral marketing. Now, I'm really passionate about referral marketing because it's word of mouth marketing basically, and word of mouth has always driven business, and now that the internet is the prevalent thing, you need to be leveraging referral marketing on the internet every way possible. So basically, what that allows you to do is turn each customer into a referrer. There's widgets where you can put them on your thank you page after the person buys. Thank you for your order. Now share this on Facebook, Twitter, or through email, and we'll give you a $25 gift card if they purchase. And also it shares a promotion with the person you're referring. So it's a great way to leverage social media into turning customers into referrers and just building incremental revenue. Companies like Bonobos, the clothing retailer, they get as much as 25% of all of their revenue in new customer acquisition just by customers referring their friends. So that pretty much, convinces anyone right there that it's a thing to do. You can also leverage your website visitors into referrers. They don't even have to purchase. They can just click your referral icon. I'll show you an example of that. A company called FriendBuy, really slick referral stuff here. Very affordable for e-commerce. Now, these are some of the companies. A lot of big companies use them. See if I can pull up an example real quick. Let's go to Birchbox.com. And find it. Actually, they're not running it in their header anymore, which they used to. But you can see they have a mobile completely secure site, so that's great. Oh, email pop-up sign up. Perfect. Love it. Let's see if I can find the widget, the FriendBuy widget. No, it doesn't look like they're advertising it on the site, but typically companies will put it in their header, things like that, to get more people to opt into the referral program. Let me go to NatureBox. I know they run it. So you go to NatureBox. Say I'm just going there as a customer. Page loads. I'm really going to be disappointed if I can't find you a good example right now. Oh, here it is at the bottom. Motivate refers and affiliates. Invest in the... Wait, hold on. That's not it. I'm sorry. I can't find it on their site. When in doubt, Google it. Here we go. Hitting a brick wall, folks, but the point is, it's a nice thing you can do. I'll find some more examples for you, but you can definitely refer by just going to the website and clicking a link, and it pops open a box and lets you start referring. So I'm going to find some examples to put in my presentation notes. So let's talk about other ways referrals are great. Turning Facebook fans into referrers, that's great. Converting previous customers into referrers, you email them and say enter a referral program and get a reward. Recruit affiliates. affiliates are referrers, affiliate marketers. So you're going to go ahead and build your referral sources by recruiting affiliates on networks, by website blog contacting, through search ads and Facebook ads. These are ways to recruit affiliates and therefore build your referral partners. Partner with other companies as reciprocal referrers. I call this partnership marketing. That's a phenomenal way to do so. And then other ways are, manage your customer referrers, manage them, motivate them, invest in the channel. Don't be cheap with your affiliates or your referrers. So basically, that's the entirety of my presentation. Again, you can access these presentation notes. I'm going to create this as a LinkedIn post and then share it all around, email all my connections, make sure they have it. And if you need a copy of this, you can find it on my Twitter account. You can contact me, evan@experienceadvertising.com, send me an email. I'll send you my presentation notes and this webinar. And thank you for checking it out. If you need a good digital marketing agency for anything from search management, social media management, affiliate marketing, conversion optimization, email sending and deployment, programming, design, let me know. We do all those things and many more very affordably, very effectively. And let me know if you need a good agency to help grow your revenue. And we can figure out what can be done and put a strategy together and make it happen. So thanks for watching and talk to you soon. Bye.